Start out by saying Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from the Noble Enterprise Hotshot Haven family, man. We finna go through my week last week and do a little bit of moving and grooving, man. But this just a story that's gonna be at the end of the video. Stay tuned, man, cause we both could have been killed out here this week. I just stopped to help somebody in need.
I'm gonna do me and only me.
My paper law stuck on you can do it. See what they got going on for their hats and they think. We got thermals for them. We got plenty hats left over for them. We got plenty pairs of gloves left over for them. And if you outside, you gonna get it. Little recap from the Friday Live when they dropped the light towers. We back at it now. Let's go.
That's why they say always wear your PPE. You get a little bit too comfortable, shit happens. No big deal, but like I said, this shit could kill you. Early bird get the worm. Another little emphasis I want to make on pre-trip inspections, man. Never forget your low securement devices while doing your pre-trip inspection. You want to take note of all your items you have secured on your trailer, especially if it's been on your trailer over the weekend. One of the biggest things I want to let you know about is pneumatic filled, air-filled tires. If you have an item that's secured that has tires on it, and you leave it over the weekend, what happens if there's an air leak in the tire? The tire shrinks. The ride height of the vehicle drops, and the low securement items become loose. So always come and check your low securement items on your items you have secured on the truck, especially if it's been sitting over the weekend. You should do this daily, but if it's been sitting over the weekend, pay careful attention because the tires can go down.
And y'all already know how we rock on the grind all the time. The early bird does get the worm, so at 4:30 in the morning we headed down to St. Rose, Louisiana, and then we're gonna dead about, I say 30 minutes, 30 minutes, and get the sagging load that's gonna actually crank the week up real well. Headed to Houston, Texas. We're gonna get some ISO.
Attention to company here to get them ISO tank out there.
As you see, that's what they looking like. Now let's see how we get them. One of the things where you gotta be paying attention, whether you've done this or not, especially if you're using a 48-foot step deck like I am at low levels, you really need to pay attention to what's going on with the apparatus that they're lowering on your truck. The alignment, the centering of it, and the distribution on top of your load level. But one of the biggest things you need to be watching for is damage. You do not want damage, you don't want to cause any damage, and you don't want to have to pay for any damage. So that's one of the big things we're looking at. Work our way around and just inspect both angles, make sure it's centered. And then we come to a conclusion. When I see the placement of the load level, I really kind of don't like that. That's only the cover of the tank, but still it's pressing on the tank. And we don't need that. That's not going to damage the innards of the tank, but we don't want any damage whatsoever.
I really don't like how that's sit. So lesson in practice what you preach. When you see something ain't right, fix it. You set that down on my low level and they push it down on the tank and not the frame. So get what we got to do? Fix it. So we're gonna pick it up, sit it down right. If it ain't right, we ain't gonna do it. So we're gonna move that down. So right here. So this is how you fix it. Move it back. Sit that on the frame, not the tank. Frame.
Also, when it comes to a securement of these ISO tanks, you see I have straps on it, but straps are completely optional. Most people don't strap, they just strictly chain. And you can see that these chains are oriented to where these chains are squeezing the item inward on itself and downward to the actual trailer. The 2 straps on each one of them, they were just used for, you know, just something I was doing for overkill. The tanks weigh 11,000 a piece. It's about 9,000 pound worth of chain on it, which is over secure for what the government said, but I like to put a couple straps on it. That's all. And like we said, these tanks up 11,000 pounds a piece, 22K total on top of the Caterpillar, on top of the step deck, and you already know the truck don't care nothing about no weight. So here we go, pulling up Pasadena, Texas, man. Hey, hold the yard. A lot of companies represented here, but so sudden. A lot of people, best carriers, United Logistics, quality carriers. A lot of people over here representing Noble Enterprise in the building. But yeah, we're gonna drop it off. Point scene money gone, and we're gonna get ready to jump up out of here. Do a small little deadhead from Pasadena to Houston. You see, got the first one off. They're gonna get the second one off, and when we out of here, everything already put up, ready to go. Run across here, 15 miles. Port of Houston. And there you can see, ain't nothing really cool about what we doing. It's a massive scale operation, different stuff going on out here at the Port of Houston. Highly clearanced area, twig card, they vehicle searching, they checking under the hood. They want to know what's going on at the Port of Houston. So get what, have your twig card ready and be patient. You might get to see some stuff you might never get to see anywhere else, but get what, be patient, come on through, and we're gonna get our load. We came here to pick up 5-minute suicide cars, and that's what we finna do. Get them on there, tarp them down, and we headed to Marina, Florida. Yes sir, back to Florida. You know, they play where they tell you don't go. You know, I still been going there for the last few weeks like crazy. So like I said, we got tarping ready, we out here, and we finna hit the highway, right at about 44, I think 44,000 pounds, and truck don't care nothing about it. Y'all already know that 3406E Caterpillar don't do nothing but eat. Let's get out here and roll. Head to Chipley, my bad. I thought of Marina, but Marina is the next stop. We going to Chipley. Y'all see we got baby doll out here too, boy. Moving and grooving. You see it? Point scene, money gone, Chipley, Florida.
Point scene, money.
Nice and says.
We be howling loose as a goose, don't get me started.
You see different shit out here, don't worry about it. Now, next one, we gonna get a forklift. They said it need to be dock height. I told them what I got. They told me they got some little ramps that can make it possible. I told them I've done it before. Back in, you just gotta be able to hit that dock like big old forklift. They don't make them like this no more. Roll with a Caterpillar motor in it, so you know it heavy. You know it heavy. If you got a wood deck, this is gonna tear your trailer up. Just plain and simple. If you got a step deck with a wood deck, they're finna trash you. And the 36,000 wasn't heavy, but I definitely knew it was back there. People act like, oh, yeah, I ain't even know the load was back there. Yeah, you did. Going to Ball Ground, Georgia with it, come up through there. We took a little time, stopped over, caught a little Applebee's, sat down for a minute, and got on in here to Ball Ground, Florida. Ball Ground, Georgia, my bad. Little deadhead, picked it up in Austell. And we rolling back there, the craziness starts to happen, man. We coming back. Then all of a sudden, I see traffic just stop. Over in the middle of the road, whole couch in the middle of the road, lady that slammed on brake, truck sitting in the road doing 0 miles an hour, and she out there struggling with the couch and won't nobody help her. Ain't that some shit?
Boy, that's some bullshit there, boy. When a couch fell off somebody's truck, they're moving in the middle of the highway, and she slammed on brake and jumped out and tried to move away from in front of her. She trying to move by herself, won't nobody stop. That's a woman, man. Now, lock these brakes up on this bitch and get out and make sure she's straight. Man, ain't no real men out here. I don't know how many men just rolled by that woman out there trying to pull a couch out the highway and don't stop. That lady a real truck.
Which one? Was she was in that truck?
Yeah, she put that drive van in the middle of them.
Okay, and that wasn't her. Oh, that was somebody else.
She had to slam on brake not to hit it.
Damn.
She could have been rear-ended. She could have been killed when she jumped out. She jumped out. She did what she had to do. Man, these motherfuckers out here, man, these niggas trash out here. It ain't no men out here no more. I don't know what to say about this shit.